Started making memorials for bereaved parents for their kids, just like a beautiful sunset picture that I happened to take actually the day of my dad's second angelversary. I went up the canyon and took pictures of sunset, and it was really pretty. And then I didn't even know at the time, but when I got home and was uploading the photos on the computer, I noticed that the cloud in the sky looked like an angel, like flying sort of sideways. Anyways, so I started making these memorials for bereaved parents. The tiniest gesture of writing our name, taking a picture, and sending it to us, like, means the world, because it not only is this great memorial that we have, like someone wrote Jack's name in snow for me and took a picture. It's not only that, but the fact that like they're thinking of our children and they took the time to do this and to send it to it's such a nice gesture. So since so many people had done them for me, I figured I should pay them back or pay it forward. So what I've done is I took the photo of the angel cloud for my dad's angelversary, and I put up a quote or whatever in their child's name with their birth and death dates. And I've just been, you know, mostly doing them from the missed parents and, you know, posting them on my Facebook page and then, you know, tagging them or whatever. But this has kind of turned into this thing that me and my mom are doing. Okay, so that she noticed there was an obituary for this family in my hometown that had a twin boy and a twin girl, and the boy had passed away. And so she asked if I would be willing to make one of those memorials and email it to her, and then she would actually have it printed and frame and take it to them. And I said, yeah, that doesn't take any, you know, time, or, I mean, I can do it really quickly, and if she's willing to pay the, like, $2 to have it printed, like, that's awesome. So that's kind of how it all started. Since then, and this was really, like, 2 months ago, I think, or maybe, like, January, and, since then, she will call me like once a week or something. Okay, so I have another one for you to do. And then she just went to Reno for a trip. And on the airplane, she sat to someone, and my mom's a chatter, so she chatted with whoever was sitting next to her. And this lady said that she, I think, was just getting home from a funeral for her nephew. He was like 15 or something. He had died in a drunk driving accident. And so my mom, being who she is, was all, so let me tell you about my daughter and her son Jack and what she's been doing for other bereaved parents. So when she was telling her what we've been doing, the lady then told her that she asked if she could also have one because she had lost her daughter at 12 years old. I think she had some crazy illness that came out of nowhere. Anyways, so even on airplanes, my mom is like finding bereaved parents and reaching out and offering, you know, the smallest of gestures. So yesterday I was working on something I'm doing for somebody special. I'm not going to talk about it right now because it's coming up and I don't want to ruin the surprise. So anyways, I was working on this something special and went to order it online to get it printed, and because it's the first time I've done that through this company, they offered me a buy one get one. So I had an extra one, and instead of, like, I don't know why I didn't think to get like one of Jack's photos done in an 8x10, or, I mean, I don't know why I didn't think about getting one of my photos done. I just thought I should look in the obituary and see, sounds so strange, look in the obituary and see if there's been any children that have died in, around my area. And the first one that came up was a little boy. He was 10 years old, and they didn't list, you know, what had happened, but I think he had some sort of disability, might have been sick or something. Anyway, so his name is Steven, and it showed that I went to his obituary, and it showed that the funeral was held at a church like literally 2 miles from my house. So I thought, okay, I can print this up, take it to the church, and I mean, if they have the funeral there, someone's got to know him, right? So I figured I would take it to the church, give it to whoever, like find the bishop or somebody, and have them pass it on to his family. And so I went and picked up the prints, got the buy one get one, and I found a frame, and I already I'll show it to you. And it was a $3 frame, but it looked really pretty and really nice. Drove it down the street to this church and pulled in, and unfortunately there were no cars. But just in case they happened to be like healthy walkers, I went and checked the doors. They were all locked, so nobody was there. So I thought, alright, let's look up the obituary again on my phone, and I found what funeral home it was at. And I figured, okay, this funeral home isn't going to be far from the church. Boy, was I wrong. So I had to drive 15 miles to the funeral home, and finally got there, and I started this video when I was in the parking lot to explain what I was doing and the adventure I was having for this, like, what was supposed to be a 2-second event. And as I was videoing, there was someone coming out, and then whoever the funeral home guy was coming out and just sort of standing there, like, looking at my car. So I thought, oh crap, I just gotta get off the camera and go in. So anyways, I walk in. This is a kind of dumb story. So I walk in, and the guy, like, nobody's there, and I'm like, well, where did he go? Anyways, so then finally the guy comes out of what looks like a bathroom entrance. I don't think it was, but it looked like it. Anyways, so he's all, you know, dolled up in his, like, best button down and slacks or whatever, and I'm so dumb I asked him, oh, so do you work here? And he just sort of looked at me like, yeah. So anyways, I showed him the frame with the photo, and I had a little kindness card that I added to it with Jack's name and dates, and had that in the corner of the frame. And I said, this is gonna sound strange, but I'm doing a random act of kindness in the memory of my son. And why? Oof. And I almost got teary-eyed there for a second. And I know that Steven was recently here. Is there any way that you could contact the family and let them know that I brought this, or get it to the family or whatever? And he just sort of looked like stunned, but like dumbfounded, and not like super excited like I expected, as far as like, oh, that's really nice of you. Or he just sort of like was, okay, yeah, we can get that to the family, like just sort of. Anyways, so I didn't need him to be excited, don't get me wrong. I just, it was a funny response. He was just like, sure, I can get that to the family. Thank you. And I was like, okay, thanks, bye. So then I just turned around and walked out. Ah! Anyways, so I kind of hope that he doesn't make the family drive the 15 miles to go get it. And maybe he'd just be nice enough to like drive to their house or mail it for me. Anyways, that's the long story short. Random act of kindness done today. Technically, it would only cost me $3 because the print was free. Alright, peace out.